Welcome back to Kiesel News, everybody. To start today off, we have a rumor that the prequel series for Friday the 13th is no longer in development. I'm willing to bet they just made the call that people weren't gonna like it, and we're just like, you know what, we don't need to put money into this. Because honestly, even though I think Halloween could work without Michael Myers, especially if you did a spin-off on Laurie herself or something, I don't think Friday the 13th has the potential to expand beyond Jason. Honestly, the only Friday the 13th spinoff I'll watch is if Crystal Lake ends up being related to crystal meth. So then you can cross it over with Breaking Bad. And you have Bryan Cranston as the new Jason Voorhees. Next up, for all the DC fans out there, I'm not really one of them. Here is your first look at David Cornsweet as the new Superman, guys. Wow. It honestly looks AI generated, especially with the effects in the background. Also, why are his eyes closed, bro? Is he sleeping as the world ends? Next up, we have a scene from the series finale of Young Sheldon. I did not expect to make this many Young Sheldon-related announcements in Kiesel News, as I haven't even watched the show, aside from like a few episodes. But we are, in fact, getting Sheldon and Amy back for the finale. But one thing I find odd is how they changed Amy's hair. Like, I know that's how her actress looks now, but you think they would change it back to straight just for the scene, you know? At least Jim Parsons looks the same. Following yesterday's great Helldivers news, where they were rolling back on the PlayStation account situation, Ghost of Tsushima is taking its place, forcing players to have a PlayStation account if they want to play the multiplayer on PC. I don't think this is as big a deal as Ghost of Tsushima is so much older now, but I also don't see the point in doing it in that case. Like, is anyone even playing this game online anymore? Frankly, I thought the game was entirely single player. I didn't even think there was a full-on multiplayer mode. Okay, so after doing some research, I found out that the multiplayer is just co-op multiplayer. It goes up to 4 player, I'm pretty sure. But that just makes this even more unwarranted. Helldiver's excuse was that they wanted to protect players from people online. But you're not even playing with anyone online in this game. You're just playing with your friends in co-op anyway, so what does it matter? Lastly for today, we actually have the announcement of a new LEGO Star Wars special titled Rebuild the Galaxy. Now, previous LEGO Star Wars specials we've gotten include the LEGO Holiday Special, the Halloween Special, Terrifying Tales, and the Summer Vacation Special, all of which took place after the sequel trilogy, even if they're most likely not canon. But this one, releasing this September, an odd time to release a trailer now, I would say, but it's releasing this September, and it appears to be taking more of a LEGO Star Wars Freemaker Adventures route, where it's telling an original story with an original character. The description reads, Sig Greenbling unearths a powerful artifact from a hidden Jedi temple. He finds himself thrust into adventure in a new, wild, and twisted version of the galaxy where good guys are bad guys are good, and the fate of all depends on Sig becoming the hero who can put the pieces back together. And apparently Mark Hamill is voicing the LEGO version of Luke Skywalker in this. I don't know if that's the popular choice now with everything going on with him and Joe Biden, but still cool. To end off on a little breakdown of the trailer, we see a Lego Earth, kinda, and then we see the temple. I'm actually really excited to see if this temple has a canon counterpart, or if this Lego universe maybe even is canon in some way, maybe in the World Between Worlds, as this is essentially similar to the World Between Worlds, where it's like a Star Wars multiverse. As the whole premise of this is the galaxy changing and history basically rewriting itself. You have Sith Ewoks, all of the Jedi being turned into aliens during what appears to be the Battle of Geonosis, X-Wing TIE fighters as well. I think we're just really scratching the surface with the potential something like this has. I've always been against the idea of a Star Wars what if, claiming we should leave it to just fanfics, because I like the idea of there only being one set path that everything goes down, but I never thought of using Lego as a means to do a what if type thing, and I think Lego is the perfect avenue to do it. As Lego is all about kids making up their own stories anyway, right? And oh my god, it's fucking Darth Jar Jar. This is the best Star Wars project ever created. No, but seriously, we are getting Darth Jar Jar thanks to the multiverse in this. And he is played by Ahmed Best. So not only do we get Darth Jar Jar, but Ahmed Best gets to have another shot at redeeming himself. He should have been in Tales of the Jedi, but you know what? I'll take what I can get.